Who would play point guard for Tennessee?
I don't know. Josh Wolf could handle the ball.
Oh, they would score 12 points, and it would be, what's his name?
Tatum.
Oh, God.
Yes. He's a 5-star.
He was a 4, but it would be a disaster.
Or 5.
The problem is,
whatever.
Jordan McRae,
Whatever
he's just going to throw Swiper Boy.
Well, let's Swiper Boy
trying to set the offense.
I think Skyler can do it.
I don't think so.
They have been running Skyler at point a little bit.
Hey, man, that guy. Blue collar.
I mean, they would bring in Wes Washpun.
Who?
Easy for you to say.
And
Wes Welker.
He is, it's an
the Patriots.
He can't dribble both hands, which would seem to be.
Oh, he sounds like me.
No, it's like.
What do you mean? He's a point guard. He can't dribble with
this is why he wasn't that highly recruited, because he can't use both of his hands to dribble the basketball. It's like Ramar Smith. I don't understand how these guys can think that they're basketball experts. When you watch Ramar Smith, he's a 4-star recruit out of Detroit. Leaving aside the fact that he's now a drug lord in Knoxville.
No.
And just
allegedly. Careful there.
He is.
Careful there.
Just focusing on,
you might have Kevlar. I haven't invested in that yet.
On the fact that every single time he gets the ball, he goes right. He could not use his left hand.
That's how my son's little league team does. Everything is right. The whole team.
Yeah. That's like Costanza. He could never make a move on a woman going to his left.
That makes more sense to me than a basketball player who is involved in playing all the time on the court and can't use his left hand. And how do you not recognize that?
Do you think women know that? They know women can't, that guys can't go left, so they'll sit on the left side if they don't want to be defending any action.
You got to be able to go both ways in that respect.
Whoa.
With that, we break. 3HL-1045 The Zone. I have no idea how to lead you into Tennessee Credit Union on that one.
Oh, man. I don't know.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Down, up, down.
I never get
All we
tired
do
of
is
this song.
win.
Every sports arena plays this song now, but I never get tired of this.
To Auburn's credit, I think Auburn had it first in the South. Yeah. Auburn was on this song before I'd even heard it.
That's true.
Auburn. And now,
That's true.
They played it all through the Cam Newton.
They did. But I got to tell you, when now the Preds win and you're in that building and they play this song, I mean, it's awesome. I don't care who else is doing it. Chad Withrow with us in studio. What's going on?
First off, did Auburn pay $180,000 for the rights to that song?
Probably,
part of the deal?
Probably take more.
Well, allegedly they may have.
I mean, there was no appetizer at all. I mean, he just went with the haymaker.
Yeah, that's how he rolls.
I like going on other people's shows and laying haymakers, and like you guys do for me for prime time. Just drop some bombs, and I come in and
what
clean up.
What did you think about the allegation that I called into your show?
Well, I think it doesn't look too good for you if that's the case. If you're leaving after 3 hours of radio,
I haven't gotten enough
calling my
opinion
show.
in. I need to just anonymously call in as somebody else.
I did think the last Withrow that was thrown out there, it sounded a little bit like Clay Travis.
Withrow? Yeah, that was pretty good.
You threw me off. If you did, in fact, call in, allegedly, then you threw me off for the first 2 minutes of the call, but the last Withrow sounded like Clay Travis.
The accusation is so absurd.
Did Forrest, who called in your show and people think it was Clay, did he ever say this?
You got to be able to go both ways in that respect.
No, but listening to Forrest, he might go both ways.
Are you with me that
there's anything wrong with
it
it?
was clear Ramar Smith, not in the hot tub this time, that was clear to me that Ramar Smith could not use his left hand when he came to play point guard at UT?
Yes.
And isn't that a flaw? If you're breaking down a player to be a point guard, and they can only go right, wouldn't you think maybe this guy has got a flaw? And now we have this guy, Wes Washpun, who I don't believe can go either left or right.
Well, it depends, though, before you answer. If you could stop him from going that way, because we can go down NBA players. Who's the coach of the Nets now? He can only go left.
Well, Wes Washpun won some dunk contest in Iowa, and apparently Conzo Martin offered him off of that.
There's only seriously go to YouTube. State Iowa that
he's a great athlete.
He did like a 720 or something in a game there, and so they offered him something crazy. 360 twice.
Oh, okay. I'm just mad. Somebody's done that?
I think that he did. I don't know. But no,
that's why when you say 720, we obviously know that's going around twice, but if somebody's done that besides Michael Jordan, I don't know.
I mean, it's all about
Michael Jordan hadn't done that.
It's all about risk. I don't think Wes Washpун's there really to be a point guard. He's there to defend the ball. He's a good on-ball defender, great athlete, not a good ball handler.
You know what's strange, and I'm trying as a parent to correct my 8-year-old on this, but he's right-handed and can only go left.
Oh, I've coached young Connor.
That's good.
Weird?
Not that contact's weird. I love it. I'm just saying.
No, that's a good quality to have at a young age. Trust me. Because the right hand, obviously, it's going to be there when he needs it.
I need you there. Yeah, you coached him.
Oh,
we got the Final Four tomorrow over in the Grassland 8 and Under League. It's high drama, man.
What are the scores in this age group? Just give me an example of the score. 24,
30,
18?
34, 30.
That's high scoring.
Do they play how many quarters? Like 4 8-minute quarters?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how many minutes, but yeah.
My nephew's a chucker. He shoots about 25 times a game. His team loses consistently about 27-8. And they're 11 years old and they play on a 10-foot goal. But it's a really bad youth basketball team. But he tries.
I'm just amazed, and Blaine and I have talked about this.
It's nice
how worked up people get, because we had an opposing coach.
Parents out there going crazy.
We ended up, there was a referee that came over and said, I'll ref, you coach. And the coach threw his clipboard on the floor. I'm like,
oh, the ref just said that to our coach the other day.
I love that young Withrow at 11 years old has already been called out for taking too many shots and not winning very often on the most popular radio talk show.
It's a tough household
Station in the nation.
So your kid's one of those kids. Yeah, my kid's
he's trying. Here's the issue is he's only having fun when the ball's in his hands and he's shooting.
Join the club.
It's one of those players, yeah. So when it's actually you're asking him to play defense, and he knows this. I tell it to his face all the time. Doesn't want to play defense, doesn't want to pass, and really just kind of stands around waiting until he can dribble the ball again or shoot it.
Michael in Mount Juliet next up on 3HL. Hey, Michael.
Hey, I just was listening to you guys talk about the little one there going left all the time. I say I've got a 14-year-old son that shot left-handed, actually, and went left all the time. And as he got to middle school, he was so far advanced from everybody else that didn't even know what a left hand was then, most of them. So I say let him go left.
Let him go left. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say anything.
You talked about the youth coaching sprint, and I know you're not one of these dads, but I actually officiated when I was in high school, 15 years old. Still had to have my dad come and pick me up from the gym. I had to end a game early. I think it was a 9-year-old boys basketball game because this coach that had a ponytail kept coming after me. I teed him up twice,
that was John
threw him
Clayton.
out. Continue to come back for me. John Clayton's coaching this youth team. He's coming after me, and then I had to end the game with 2 minutes left.
You ended the game.
Ended it. Said everybody out of the gym. It was like a party. I said, all right.
So he's one of those refs who give a little bit of power, he runs with it.
Oh no. I mean, it was and every other parent there. It was.
You got thrown out of a church.
I had to walk out with, there was an adult official with me, and we had to walk out together because we were afraid we were going to get accosted in the parking lot by this guy. It was really bad.
You did get thrown out of a church.
I did get thrown out of a church league game for swearing, obscenities.
I got thrown out of a co-ed flag football game.
Well, I can understand that.
You were arguing, though, I'm sure.
No. He excessive holding.
No.
What?
Excessive holding. No, I was,
clutching and grabbing.
The worst part about it was Vanderbilt. They made you leave the field. So I had to go watch the rest of the game from my car.
You watched the game?
I mean, I was kicked out. What am I going to do?
Oh, I left the gym. I went home. I called him after the game. It was before halftime, so I was out of there.
Oh, no, I stayed.
At that point.
I mean, I wanted to go out after the game.
Your wife was so proud of you, too.
Oh, she was yelling back at the ref. I mean, she thought it was completely justified, which it was.